Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and we got another waifu tier list here. Kind of for Waifu Wednesday. I've been trying to bring that back for the new year, so we're gonna start off with Digimon here. I've been a big Pokemon fan my entire life, so I very limited to my Digimon knowledge, but I was suggested this, and looking at these pictures, I can understand why. I can understand why people like Digimon, so we're gonna do the best we can. I know a few of them. I'm probably gonna butcher some of these names, so let's just jump right into it. Aidmon. Kind of like a nurse vibe with the big lips, kind of similar to the My Hero Academia character. Obviously, this would probably have came first. I think she's okay. I think I put her in D for the time being. I'm gonna try to keep these tier lists as even as possible, so some people might be lower or higher than they should be, but I'm just gonna base it off of that. Then we got Ancient Irismon. Um, Good vibes from what I can see. I don't know what the best way of saying that, but yeah, I think A tier. I can't see under the mask or if that's the face. I honestly can't tell myself. So A seems pretty decent. Ancient Mermaid Mon, um, definitely has got a cool vibe to her. I think I'll put her in A. I think A is completely good because I think A and S are going to be completely full with a lot of these. So I'm going to have to be a little picky here and there. So I think this would be a solid A1. Angelmon, though, I don't think I need to be picky with that. S tier. And Angel Woman, that's a very interesting way of saying it. Absolutely is S tier. One of the few poke or Digimon, I'm going to butcher that every single time. Ones I actually knew about. This one, Art Archnamon, creepy vibes. I'm gonna go D. Bottomon, D also. Pretty easy to put those ones in there. Saves me on a little bit of time. Bako Lilymon, I like her. She's pretty solid. I'll put her in B. I feel like my top tiers are gonna be pretty full, so I think B is pretty solid for her. Bastamon, kind of got the furry ears, not necessarily best, but I'll put her in B. Beautymon is pretty beautiful. God, put her in A tier. Bas is Bill Starmon X. Interesting name. Cool vibes. I think overall, I'd probably still put her in A tier. Bill Starmon, just regular. Um, Guns for Hands looks like a little bit scarier, but everything else I can agree on. Put her in A tier. Calamari Mon, I'll put her in C. Kind of, I kind of like some of the vibes, but not completely. Sarisismon M, um, definitely looks good from the lower half. It's like the mask. I can't tell if they're mask or actually what their face looks like. It's kind of weird. I put her in B. Choco Haramon. Um, it's like a cute vibe, but I probably put her in C. Cordamon, I'll probably put her in D. Nothing bad, but it just kind of cutesy only. It looks cute, but that's about it. I'm not even gonna pronounce this one. Like Cecilmon. Um, Mask is a little jarring, so I'll put her in C. Darsamon kind of has like that winged angel vibe type thing. I'll put her in A. I think my A is feeling pretty stacked, so it might be the last one I put in there for a little bit. Diamond, can't quite tell. Only can see part of her. So if I'm just basing it off of that, I'll put her in B. It's hard with these sprites because they're very small, and I really don't know Digimon enough to know if these are mask or face. Because I mean, we're just trying to pick the best vibes, so it's kind of hard. Dressmon, could probably put her in D. Effectmon, whoops, grabbed the wrong one. Could probably put in D. But also Awesomeon, also in D. They just look kind of crazy, kind of weird. I think they're cute, but definitely wouldn't want to marry them. Ferrymon looks decent enough. I'll put her in C. Harpamon, I'll also put her in C. Like, there's parts, it's just like, it's all that metal and steel. Hudamon looks kind of insectal, so I'll put her in C. I'm not a big fan of that. Jellymon, not really my thing. Put her in D. Jet Siphonmon, just feels like she siphons jet fuels. She has a plate on her head. That's kind of cool. Put her in B. Junomon, doesn't really. This one, HM. I don't know. This one just has different vibes. But Junimon, the regular one, looks a lot better. Put her in B. Hikaramon. These masks are just throwing me off because they look creepy, so I don't really know. But the rest of it's fine. So C tier. Kazumon kind of gives me a Kitsune vibe. I'll put her a little bit higher. Put her in B. Katsumon, just the regular one. I guess I'll put that one in C. Put the other one in B. Is what I meant. Lady Devilmon. Um, that one I'll take a risk with the mask. I'll put it in S. I mean, you can just kind of see Lady Devilmon X and Lady Devilmon regular. Lilymon looks pretty cute. I put her in B. We got space up there. Lilymon X, can't really tell, so I'll put C. And regular Lilymon, I'll put it in C. Lilithmon kind of has like a demonic type vibe. I'm not really against it. I'll put it in A tier or B tier. Mirror. Lilithmon regular. I gotta keep putting the X is what gets weird about it. I'll put her in A tier. Lotusmon looks like she has a gun revolver on the top of her head and she's kind of the insecto eyes. I'm gonna kind of put her lower because I think those are eyes. Lovely Angelmon seems okay. Put her in C. Uh, Lum- Lumamon kind of has half angel eyes. I think the vibe's okay. I'll put her in B. Mastamon, I've the vibe with that. I'll put it in S. Then we kind of go with the furry ones. I'm not into furry creatures, so I'll put those both in D. This one's kind of bony, so I'll put that over there. I'll move the other lovely angel mount up. Mermaidmon looks pretty solid. A tier. Marvamon looks pretty awesome. A tier. Mayanamon. I'm really messing these up. She looks okay. I'll put her in B. This one I can't tell at all, so I'm gonna put her in D just because I can't tell at all. The previous version's fine, but we've seen that be a big change. So that one's in C. Nivamon. This just looks like somebody hand drew this one. I'll put it in C. It looks fine. Um, these next two ones, it's like I can't even say it. I'm trying to get the words out of my mind, but I can't work. I'll put both of them in C. They kind of look robotic. These definitely look robotic. I'll put her in C and put this other one in B because it looks a little bit better. Now I'm starting to need to move some characters up because my S tier is looking a little lonely. Let's move this up. Let's move this up. Let's move this up. Let's move this up. We can move that up. Move that up. That up. That up. There we go. A little bit better. Try to keep them even. More robots. I'm going to put this down in D because I can't tell. This one, take a shot on. I'll go B tier. Queen Chessmon. I'll take a shot on that one. B. Um, this one's not bad. I'll put it in B. Just it's like it looks like robots, more furries. Put that one lower. I'll move her up. Her up. Yeah. This little almost Vaporeon mon. I'll put her in C. She seems fine. Russellmon seems okay. I'll put her in C. Full on furry creature, put her in D. I think I'm running out of space. So I'm going to have to start shifting everything around. Put Lilymon a little higher. Put her a little higher. Her much higher. Her higher. Her higher. Okay. Rosemon is weird because it just looks like a rose on the top of her head. I don't think there's anything too wrong with that one, at least. And so I'll put all of the ones. This is another like Kitsune one. Put her up in S tier. The X is a little bit more scarier, so I'll put her in A, but it's still pretty high up there. This one reminds me of Farah for sure, so I'll put her in S tier because Farah's pretty elite. Put this one also in it. She seems pretty normal. Put her in A tier. Shut you mod. That just seems made up. I'm gonna put her in A. These two like little priests, I'll put them in C. They don't look too bad, but the priest vibe's a little weird. Sister Bond with the bear seems okay. They still kind of seem priestly, but looks a little bit better. This one looks a little bit different. It's Noir, but like it does seem like Dominatrix 6 kind of a little bit. So A tier. This one's just a full on none. Put her in B. Teresa Jellymon, not really my favorite, but I'll put her in C. Tinkermon, she's okay. Put her in C. I'm running out of space. I'll skip Vegasmon for the time being. No. Venusmon, absolutely S tier. That one's easy. Wardamon, definitely S tier. I'll put Witchmon in A, and then I'll put this one Vegasmon in D, and then this one in C. So pretty evenly how we were going to do it. Did I mess up? Do you guys have better? I know I kind of sped run through some of these, but like there's just so many mod names and I'm so bad at pronunciation that it's best. I'm already judging it just based off a look, so why does it matter if I don't know the name? Because it's a tier list and the names are at the bottom, so you guys can see yourself. But until next time, this has been Japan. Bye, guys.